In Back to the Future Part 2, Marty McFly travels to the bizarre future world of October 21st, 2015. And now that that date has finally arrived, we decided to make you guys a shopping list of all the cool real-world gadgets that actually fulfilled the film's predictions. Let's check it out. First on the list, obviously, is the hoverboard. We've seen a lot of pseudo-hoverboards over the years, but recently there have been a few interesting options coming out. They may not be true hoverboard, like in Back to the Future, but we're getting a lot closer. First is the Hendo hoverboard and Lexus hoverboard. Both of these hoverboards work by using magnetic fields to help the boards hover. The only downside? You need a special surface to be able to ride them. Although when you are on one of those special magnetic surfaces, holy crap, do they look really cool. If you wanted something you could ride in any environment, there's the Omni hoverboard. And really, it's just a giant drone that you can stand on, but who cares? Still looks totally badass and still makes us want one. Although you could certainly argue that it looks more like the Green Goblin's glider than Marty's hoverboard. Will we ever get a true hoverboard? Barring some kind of paradigm-changing scientific breakthrough, it's unlikely, but we're still holding out.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Next up are flying cars. And again, in this case, reality doesn't quite live up to the depiction in the movie, but there is still one car actually planned for commercial release that can take flight, and that's the Terrafugia TFX. When it's released, the TFX will be capable of carrying 4 passengers comfortably, and its foldable wing design makes it easy to take on the road. The greatest part about the TFX is that it's capable of vertical takeoff and landing, like in Back to the Future, so you won't have to worry about finding a runway in order to take off. The vehicle will be capable of braving distances as far as 500 miles at a time at top speeds of up to 200 miles per hour. Certainly beats sitting in rush hour traffic. It will function like a plug-in hybrid, using gas to charge the batteries when necessary, but also plugging in when you get home. And due to the compact folding design, you'll be able to park it in a standard construction single-car garage. It might not be a flying DeLorean, but it's still not half bad. While the past 2 items were approximations of the gadgets in Back to the Future, many of the brands that had products featured in the trilogy actually came back and re-released those exact products. One of the most coveted are the Nike Mag shoes, complete with electroluminescent soles. Nike only made 1,500 pairs of these, and they were sold on eBay, with all proceeds going to the Michael J. Fox Foundation. In total, the 1,500 shoes raised $4.7 million. On a less exciting but more attainable note, Nike also decided to re-release the Brune leather sneakers that Marty wears in the trilogy. Those are on sale now. As for his auto-drying jacket, you can buy an approximation of it on eBay, but there's still no official jacket. And last, of course, and the cause of a lot of frantic and angry internet shoppers, is Pepsi Perfect. Pepsi decided to release 6,500 bottles, and they sold out pretty much immediately. Although with the firestorm of demand for Pepsi Perfect, we have a hard time imagining that Pepsi won't release more in the future. So stay tuned. Alright guys, that's it for this week's Aspire. You can find links to all this awesome Back to the Future gear in the description below this video. That's it for this week, but we'll see you next time on Aspire.